I ripped 2.7 million in 24 hours on that stock. On average, in a month, I'm probably taking about 75 to 80 trades.
They would all be A plus.
I like to think so, yeah.
You don't use stops.
Yeah.
Why is that?
So when trading options, especially weeklies or monthlies, there's going to be high volatility. So in a given week, your option position can move 50, 60, 70% both ways. So I size for zero. I every position that I have, I'm ready for it to go completely in the red. And over time, for me, that's produced the best gains because you're mentally prepared for every scenario. So even when I started with $6,000, I knew that me trying to set a 10% stop loss, 20% would never work because you have to either be right when you click buy, or you're going to get stopped out within the next day or 2 days, especially as it approaches expiration. And yeah, taking a loss in the beginning was going from, I would say, four figures to the six-figure mark is the hardest part.
Really?
Yeah.
Why
And
is that?
because you don't have your margin for error is so small. And typically when you only have that amount, your total net worth is probably very low, and it's probably the last amount of dollars that you actually have. So when you get to that six-figure mark from four figures, you probably have built some type of system that actually works. So now it's scalable, meaning going from 100 grand to a million is a lot easier. So that's the way I did it. This way I try to teach people is once you can get to that six-figure mark, that's when you can build momentum in the way that you trade and build like a system you can scale to seven, maybe eight figures if you have the competence.
Was there anything in particular that you had to go through besides just the numbers we mentioned, for example, like the scaling and having that system, that helped you with the risk appetite and like handling the losses and the wins that were coming along as you were growing?
You know what? Like,
Was there ever a barrier that you'd hit where it was a bit of a struggle to overcome?
yeah, I would say seeing myself go like from the like 50 grand to 100 grand, it's a lot of one step forward, two steps back. So it's hard to kind of deal with that, the frustration of not seeing any progress, like at face value, meaning you're not making any money and it seems like you're just, starting at zero every single week, but you're actually learning a lot more about yourself, learning more about your trading style. And if you have the competence to fail and pivot and adjust, I think that breaking through those obstacles will be a lot easier. So